What is the value of a soul, and can it be bartered for a mere shoulder of mutton? This is the quagmire that the fourth scene of Dr. Faustus presents us with. A moment of levity, perhaps, but also a stark reflection of the play's overarching themes of ambition, desire, and the cost of pursuing them. In this scene, we meet Wagner, Faustus's servant, and a clown. The clown, out of work and desperate, is accused by Wagner of being willing to sell his soul for a shoulder of raw mutton. The clown, with his quick wit, retorts that if he were to strike such a perilous deal, he would demand his mutton be roasted and served in a fine sauce. A humorous exchange, yes, but it also hints at the desperation that can push men to the brink, ready to bargain their very souls. Next, Wagner proposes a deal to the clown: serve him for 7 years. The number 7, often associated with completeness or perfection, here represents a complete cycle of servitude. Wagner ups the stakes by threatening the clown with a peculiar punishment if he refuses, being torn to pieces by lice. Here, Wagner's dominance becomes apparent, as he is not merely a servant but a man adept at manipulation and intimidation. Wagner then gives the clown some French money, an act that could be seen as a symbolic transaction of the clown's soul. Wagner warns the clown that if he fails to agree to his terms, he will summon a devil to fetch him. To prove his point, Wagner summons 2 devils, Baliol and Belcher, who indeed frighten the poor clown. The power dynamics shift dramatically here, revealing Wagner's dark capabilities and the clown's vulnerability. In a twist of dark humor, Wagner promises to teach the clown how to summon these devils. The clown, intrigued more than frightened, agrees to the bargain. However, he has a peculiar request. He wants to learn how to turn himself into a flea on a pretty wench. This request adds a layer of absurdity to the scene, but also underscores the clown's simple desires, in stark contrast to Faustus's grand ambitions. In summary, this scene serves as a microcosm of Dr. Faustus's key themes. It explores the concept of soul selling, the desperation that can lead to such a decision, and the power dynamics at play. It also presents a stark contrast between the grand ambitions of Faustus and the simple desires of the clown, highlighting the different paths that desire can lead us down. It's a scene of humor and horror, absurdity and profundity, all wrapped in a dialogue between a servant and a clown. But remember, beneath its surface levity, it carries the weight of the play's central question. What is the value of a soul? And what would one be willing to give up for their desires?